There was talk about Elon giving $100 million, as you know. His father Errol's on my show all the time, and we spoke about bingo. We spoke about this, and the reality is they're divided as to support for Tommy Robinson, and that's what sort of happens. Where do you stand on that?
So in terms of Tommy Robinson, honestly, I think it's best to, well, for one, Tommy Robinson's very symptomatic of the issue of grooming gangs, the issue of mass immigration being ignored. I don't agree with everything Tommy Robinson's done, but I think the fact that he's raised awareness to this is a lot more than most of politicians can say.
He's a product of it, isn't he? This is what has manifested because of this. And the reason your sister didn't know stuff, and a lot of university students won't even know, is because after Brexit, they were all disengaged because they were all disheartened by the fake democracy we live in.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think, again, that's why so many people related to Tommy Robinson, whether you like him or loathe him. I think he came across as authentic. I think that was also what people liked about Farage. And ever since he's become an MP, I think he's absolutely ruined it. I think people liked Rupert Lowe the same way they liked Tommy Robinson, because they just want authentic people. And for some reason, politicians just seem to, they just don't have that.
It's a hard job for Nigel, you know, trying to become mainstream, and you can't do this, and you've got to straight. So I understand why it's really tough for him, but people do want a straight talking, you know, answers.
Oh, no, he absolutely. We need characters in politics, and this is why. Well, Boris Johnson, he was that sort of Heineken politician, could reach parts of the electorate that other couldn't. He then became this Marmite figure that people derided, and Nigel's got the same problem with it. It's not just about personality politics. You have to address the issues, and to give the people who want to criticise Nigel such a wonderful game-changing bone, if you like, and throw their own person, their own party members to the crocodiles, is not a good look, is it?
Oh, it's a terrible look. Again, I was relatively supportive of Nigel Farage. I thought that if we were going to save Britain, Nigel Farage was going to be our guy. And since he can't even control a party which has 5 MPs, how is he meant to run the country? Like, we're criticising the Conservatives all the time. We can criticise Liz Truss and her blunders. But honestly, at this point, I don't think Nigel Farage would be any better.